Hello, people. Hello, guys. Mm, Let me check if I'm live. Let me also check if I'm audible. Right. Okay. We are good to go. So today, in our pencil color series, we are going to be working on some citrus slice. Basically, to be more like specific, we're going to work on a lime slice. So what will we need for that is, of course, first of all, we'll need our pencils, our eraser, our drawing pages, and everything. Apart from that, we'll need our pencil colors. Now, what pencil colors do we exactly need is it's actually pretty same to the one which we used in the last session, which is this green. I'm going to also use the dark green. So let me check if my internet is good enough. I feel like it's glitching. Might be wrong, but yeah. Okay, so we'll need a dark green and then a medium green, a light green, and a white. And we might also need a little gray and black. So these are the colors which we'll be working with today. So I hope you guys are ready and let's get started. Yeah, I might also use a bit of a dark blue, but we'll see. We'll see. Let's first draw and like sketch out all the things which we need. So basically, let's draw our line slice first. I'll show you how to do that. Okay. So to begin with, I'm gonna is it glitching? Let me see. Okay, I feel like it's glitching a bit, but maybe not. Now, okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna start off with drawing my line slice. I'm actually worried if it's glitching, but it's fine. You know what? We'll just go ahead and draw. Okay, so first I'm gonna move on to making basically we're gonna make a half circle because I'm thinking of making it more of a, slices to put on drinks, that kind of size. So I'm just gonna draw a half circle like this. And this, I hope it's visible to you guys. Is it literally in the right? Yeah, I'm gonna just fix the shape a little bit. right? This is the shape we're going for. In this, I'm just going to add an line. It doesn't have to be perfect here. Okay, and then I'm just going to add in some sections. You don't have to exactly like add these, but I'm just doing it because it gives more of a better outline to work with. I just keep on feeling the line is getting closer up, and I want to fix this. Okay, yeah, sorry. Yeah, but we are going to make in sections. You know how we see like this, we need more space here. You know how you see like different types of like parts in which there are like bulbs. So they are divided in different sections. So that's what we're doing. Just adding sections. So basically we're making triangles, but we instead of going with like sharp corners, we'll just make it with dull corners. Now make one in the middle, and depending on that, I'm going to change the sizes of the side ones so that all of them are kind of equal. All right, so this is the basic drawing which I'm going with. I think I'm going to change the size of this one. This one looks a little too long. Yep, that's better. Now, once I am satisfied with my drawing, I'm then going to lighten up the pencil lines as I've like already shown you guys in the previous session, live stream, whatever you want to call it, and we'll just lighten it up. We're not erasing it completely, we're just lightening it up a little so that it doesn't peek through the color. All right. Now I'm gonna go with my colors, which I showed you guys in the beginning. And from there, I'm gonna start with the darkest green color, which I have, this one, and I will then just outline around the space. This is going to be the peel part, right? Right next to it, I'm going to be adding my medium green, like right next to this part. Make sure you don't go too near the sections which we made, because we need a little white in the white space in the middle of the pulp part and the peel part, right? That works as a barrier. And then I'll switch to the lightest green I have, and I'll just blend all of these around. So this works as a peel for us. Once I'm done with this, like creating the shades, I'm going to go over once again. I'm just going over all the colors once again. And then I'll be using my white color and blending it out further. If you can see really closely, you'll be able to notice that there is a blend of the light green and white. I'm just filling in the white in the spaces next to the purple part. Like that. And then once I'm done with this, I will be then going on to mapping out few of the points where I won't be coloring in. For example, like when you see at any of the shining objects, right? You see that if a light is thrown upon them, you cannot really see that part. It's basically like white because of the reflection itself, right? So because of that, what happens is you cannot see those spots and they become blind spots. So that's what we're gonna do. We are gonna map out few of the parts in the pulp where you cannot really see what's going on. Like you just see empty white spaces like that. So I did it with the pencil just to show you, but you don't have to do it with a pencil rather than add like it and I'd appreciate it if you do it with the pencil you are going to fill in the color with, because as I said, if you use like graphite pencil, then it will in fact leave marks and it will seek through the colors which you are filling in. So try to avoid that. Also, try to keep your white as sharp as possible because what it does is basically it makes it easier for you to fill in the details, especially in such a small piece like this. You will need a sharper tip. So that's what we're gonna do. Next, I will be taking up my lightest green, which I have, and I will just map out all the places where I want the white to stay as is, and I will color around them like this. So I'm mapping out all the parts where I want the white reflection to be on each of the pulp side, all right? So I'm gonna do that in all of them. Once I have mapped out all the parts where I don't want the colors to be, I'll just start to fill in the colors around it, and I'll still keep this light. I'll do it right-handedly first. Once I'm done with that, I'll go back to my white and I will just highlight the parts which I wanted as lighter. Once we're done with that, we're gonna go with our medium green and just add in a few shades and just add in lines of the bulb. I'm just adding in the details of the bulb and I'm just rounding off all the triangles or the bulb areas around. And after this, what I'll do is I will take my eraser and just go over and erase few of the parts where I want the shine to be even like stronger and to the point that you cannot really see those parts at all. So I'm just doing that. And if you have like a smaller eraser, that would be even helpful for you. Right now I have a bigger one, so I'm just sticking to this. And I'm just going back with my lighting and just delving in few parts. Not too dark because I will be going back again with my white and just going over all the parts where I erased to keep like the shining thing and even highlight it a bit. Now for the edges, I'm just going to continue the shades which I did in the clay, the sides. And I'll just erase this part a bit more. So because I can see the pencil lines, that's the point. And I don't like that. So I'm just erasing that. And I'll just be going in with my white over this. All the part which was apart from the bones. Now I'll be taking in my dark blue and just going in around the heel part only. If you guys attended the last live session, you'll know that the reason why I'm just going over with a blue is because it just makes the darker green even darker and adds a bit more depth to the color. So that's what we're doing. We're just adding in more depth. And just blend it out with the dark color, dark green color. Just going over all the colors. And this is how far we have finished already. Yeah, so this is how our slice looks so far. Now in this, I want to add a bit of a shadow, right? If you guys remember the last session, how we add shadow is we first add shading around this part. So I'm gonna make it look like the slice is standing like this, and this is the uh, surface in which it's kept on. So for that, I'm gonna add in a shadow in a very like freestyle manner to just take an idea of where it must be kept for it to leave a shadow like this, because we are making it look like the light is coming from this side, right? So of course, this side shadow would be bigger than what you see here. And I'll keep it darker around the very edge of the lemon, as I explained in the last session as well. And then I'm gonna go in with my black and just add in this around the very edge, and that's about it. And then I can even go in back with my gray and blend it out. Yeah, that's about it. I feel like the live is like lagging a bit, which will be good. Might be just from my device. I don't know if it's the live itself. Just fixing up the shadow a bit. I realize it looks a bit. And make the edges cleaner here as well. I look at the screen and then I realize, oh, I feel like this should be better, and that should be better. But yeah, this is how we make our lemon slice. This is how we make our lemon slice, and I hope there wasn't an actual lag. I think I'm also gonna go. By the way, I'm so sorry. I'm just feeling like I should be adding more darkness to around the edges of the video. It should look more darker, so I'm just going in with doing that as well. I look at the artwork in the screen and I realize all my mistake again. So that's why I go back and forth so much. But yeah, this is the last thing which I'm gonna put. And we're done. Okay. So I hope you guys enjoyed and there wasn't a lag. Hopefully there wasn't a lag. And if there was, I hope there's no lag in the next session. I am going to end the stream here. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.